Going live. I am going live, Ben. I'm live. My stomach is live on the internet. Isn't that exciting? Are you excited? I'm excited. Hello, internet. Welcome to my stomach. Get in my belly. Anyway, this is me. This is soldering. This is soldering with Tom. How you doing? We got a solder iron that appears to smells tasty. And we're gonna see, take the solder. So I have not soldered a lot recently, and therefore this might be worthy of a video as I tried to solder up tonight's project, which is the Huzzah. It's still not hot enough. First time I'm using the soldering iron. Got it at the Radio Shack. We're going out of business, but not really going out of business sale.
Hello, can you see me? Hello, internet.
Yeah, it's good. So I picked up from Adafruit because I love picking stuff up from Adafruit. In fact, every week I get a little something. Therefore, I have a pile of project material. So what we have here, I'm going to show you in a second. See if we can get a little focus on here. Are the these are the ESP boards, the Huzzahs that Lady Ada has nicely packaged up in a nice little breadboard-friendly setup with on-off buttons and FTDI connectors, and then of course your breakouts for all sorts of sensor, data, switching, gathering stuff. Cool thing about this board, if you don't know, it has a little processor built in here, a little microcontroller, like an Arduino. It is Arduino compatible, kind of. The really cool thing about this is it has Wi-Fi built in. So it is a Internet of Things, a name I truly hate, but it is an Internet of Things thing, an IoT-T, I guess. And with it, you'll be able to do things like hook it up to your toaster, and when your toast pops, it will send a little signal, and you'll get a little web browser. You can set up a little web server on here that will put a little picture of toast popping up, pop. Maybe a little GIF animation of Spock going. Fascinating. I mean, the sky's the limit. The cat videos that could be made with this is simply absolutely freaking unreal. Huzzah. This is backwards. I'm seeing things backwards, I guess. Yeah. It's back. Oh, hey, look at it itself. Yeah, look at that. That's so sweet. My camera can autofocus. How nice. And then everything else is out of focus. And then the focus is on my belly. Get in my belly. Anyway, so tonight's mission, should we choose to accept it, is we are going to get one of these Huzzah boards, and we're going to connect up the FTDI first and then the two rails, and we have 3 of these to do. And I'm going to try to get a bit of camera angle. What if I brought it down here so you guys can possibly get a look at my my desk? And please don't call OSHA, because it's not a real workspace. This is that is my offsite desk. That's my old servers, Google Cardboard, nice 12 dB Omni, which I got to get set up for Wi-Fi stuff. And then, of course, a picture of my first love. There she is. God, what a broad. I love that thing. So this is my desk proper here. This is some stuff I'm building for my Dadifesto project, which you probably all heard about. This is my my pre-birthday present. Yes, it is a Moto 360, but it's on a chain, so it's not a watch. It's not a wristwatch. This is a little stack of Raspberry Pis I'm going to be building up for a little supercomputer server, because I want the kids to be able to work on parallel processing. I don't know why, because I'm a sadistic dad. That's why. Am I a sadistic dad, Ben? Am I a sadistic dad? Do I make you do weird technical stuff? Yes. Yes. Nod your head. Say, thank you. Yeah, there you go. And then here are my boxes and boxes of, I can't even say that. Adafruit project stuff that I'm going to be working on over the next week or two. Mostly for the Dadifesto project, but for other stuff as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the camera up. I could set the camera up right in front of the magnifying glass so you can see what I see. Look at that. So if I mounted the camera on me, Might be a little jiggly for you, so I won't do that. I'll get a yerba mate can. Of course, there's wires everywhere, so soldering is going to be so much fun. Yeah, it is very cool. And we'll go like there. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, but I also want to be able to not have to deal with it as I'm doing it. And it should focus. Focus, autofocus. Autofocus. It will autofocus in a second. Okay, so now we're going to take some solder. We're going to tin the tip. Here we're going to, whoa, yes. Haha. Tinning the tip. Too much tinning. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to get this back on its rails because we are doing the 6-pin FTDI connector. Very first thing we're going to do. Okay. And I have zero confidence in my skills here, so I'm going to be putzing and futzing like a crazy man while we do this. Now would be a good time for gin and tonic. Right, Ben? A little gin and tonic time? Okay, he's busy playing Minecraft. Kids today. Kids today. Okay. I'm using god-awful big solder. I don't know why, so we're going to start here. Oh, this is probably scaring everyone who solders. Touch that to that and pull away. Nope. Hee hee. So much fun. I don't know if this magnifying glass is helping me or hurting me. Did I get a bunch of solder there by mistake? Yes, I did. Look at that. Hey, kids. Want to poke out your eyes and do violence on motherboards? And it gets quiet all of a sudden because I'm like, I think that did it. Did that do it? I should go by the camera. The camera is really good. No, I can't do that. That's a little too meta for me right now. And if I close one eye, no, that doesn't help at all. This crappy magnifying lens distorts ever so slightly my depth perception. Oh, look at that. That is a massive blob of solder. That is bad. That is not good. That is horrible. That needs solder wick. And that is awful. That is a big blob of solder, Ben. That's what that is. You know what that means? That means solder wick. Wick away your troubles with solder wick. Desoldering braid. Yes, sir. I'm glad I just bought a whole bunch of desoldering. When you think it's soldered, but it's not, you screwed up. Yes, screw up desolder braid. Okay. Oh, my eyesight is so choppy, man. So I get the solder heated, and then it sticks to the braid, right? It should wick it up. Wow, surprisingly, that braid gets hot. Because it's metal, and metal does that with heat. See, kids? Metal transference. You touch hotness to metal, it will transfer that heat. I should look at what I'm doing. So for all those who actually can solder, you're looking at me and you are ripping your various sexual organs off. I can't say the other word because my kid's here, and that would be bad. Bad parenting, I hear. How Sips gets away with it, I do not know. Okay, I either have this iron too hot or too cold, because it is not. In the words of Michael Jackson. Okay. So, well, I made a short circuit. That's kind of cool. Yes, these are not the solder joints you are looking for. I goobered that up good. That's goobered. Yeah, this is why I need to get my ass to a class to learn how to solder better, or get some LASIK surgery and get my vision back. I can barely see what I'm doing here. The lighting's good. It's just I'm old. That's why soldering anything just gives me the heebies these days. Which is probably not a good thing to say on live stream if I'm looking for work and I might have to solder something for a job. That'd be pretty funny. Hey, we're going to hire you to solder, and we saw your video, and you look totally inept. We think you should go into management. Why, thank you, sir. I do believe you are correct. Okay, now that the solder wick is soldered to the board, I think it's got most of it. 1 step forward, 18 steps backwards. Yeah, I just gunked the solder on there. That was tremendously awful. What I'm also going to do is get my hacko, my hacka-schmacka, and I am going to make it go away. I'm going to say, hello, Mr. Solder. We're giving you a haircut. Without shearing the pin off, I think I can salvage this. What's really fun is I only have 5 more pins to go, just for the FTDI cable. Whee! I know. There we go. Now we're sculpting. We're doing the Bob Ross version of soldering. Oh, we're just going to put a little dab of solder right over here. You can put your little dab wherever you want. I'm going to pop this off the board for a second and see if I can do it by eyesight only. Really, a soldering in there. Good, that's great. Okay. Yep, this looks a little better. Well, just a little cleanup here. Just a little dab. A little dab of cleanup. Just put a little bit of solder by the mountains. Just hiding there by the trees. Little happy solder. Hooking up a little happy FTDI transmit pin. You know, it's your board. Your data can flow the way you want it to. There are no mistakes, just happy coincidences. Next, we're going to paint it a burnt umber. Okay, I think I have it such that it is not prone to short circuit. Which, hey, howdy, that's a good idea. What do you think, Ben? Don't short circuit the circuits? Never cross the streams? Is that what they say, bud? Is that what you kids say these days? Don't cross the streams? You say that? Why do you say that? You don't know. Crossing the streams is bad? Okay, crossing the streams evidently is a bad thing in the modern parlance. When you saw there's something that you really shouldn't have, who are you going to call? Solder busters. When your solder wick is way too thick, who are you going to call? Solder busters. You got to get with the program, bud. You got to sing along. I won't make you sing along. It's okay. It's bad enough I put your brother's birth video up online. Okay, so let's get this back on the breadboard and back on the video so we can see how bad of a mess I still have. Whee! Not so bad. Still not happy with it, but still not horribly sad. Okay. That's the fun of having a new solder iron. You're never quite sure what fun you'll be in for. Oh, look at this. It's a happy little mountain. Happy little trees. There's a happy little solder pad. There you go, right there. There you go. Oh. Well, it's not the prettiest, and I apologize to Lady Ada for mucking up her board. But it is, you know, it is not the worst solder thing I've ever seen. And Lord knows, I have seen some bad ones. Because I made some bad ones. Because I am a horrible solderer, as you are hearing. Am I being clear about that, Ben? I don't solder very well? Is that? Am I actually saying crystal clear? Billy Crystal? Billy Crystal clear. That's what the kid's saying. Okay, we just want a little dab, just a little dab, and it gone. A little dab. A little Dabney Coleman. A little Dabney Coleman right there. You know, that's okay. That's okay. Yes. Oh, Mr. Solder wants to go in home. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Hey, Mr. Solder, don't you want to go in your home? God, I can't. My eyesight is just like really atrociously bad. And I'm going to be 51. I'm going to be 51 years old in a couple of days, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and here I am, soldering at night without the use of alcoholic beverages or other adult medicinal purposing things. I just, you know, I'm all natural. I'm like the nature boy of soldering. Woo! I got too much solder on my tip. Oh, that's what she said. Sorry, Ben. Didn't mean that. Oh, don't go over there. Don't go over to your friends. Stay by yourself. Be antisocial. There you go. There you go, Mr. Solder. Oh, so nice. So pretty. Pretty solder, and the camera's out of focus. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? You like that? Hey, get in focus, camera. Go bloop, bloop. Focus. Yeah, but you're not here to see the board. You're here to talk to me. You're here to see me. You're here. I am the attraction. I am the nature boy, Ric Flair, soldering my boards. Woo! Hulk Hogan, when you came down here with your Z80 processor, the nature boy came up, smacked you upside the butt. Put the hurt. I really can't do Ric Flair. I can't do it. I can do a really good oh God, Randy Orton. Not Randy Orton, his dad. Brother, this father ain't for you, brother. It's for the laughing on the guy, brother. It's not your time. Not your time. No, sir. Not your time. You have to earn it, brother. You have to work the circuit. You have to earn it, brother. You gotta say brother a lot. And of course, you can always anyone can do Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan soldering. Actually, better yet, even easier impersonation to do while you're soldering. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah! That solder joint looks damn tasty. Oh yeah. Mrs. Elizabeth and I are going to solder together. Oh yeah. Hogan. I don't like this one. Wow, that Macho Man took a lot out of my throat. So I probably shouldn't do my my Gilbert Gottfried. Okay, almost coming to the end of the FTDI soldering, which is good because I feel a little more confident now. I'm feeling confident about my tip and my juices. Yeah. 51-year-old guys, we get a little confidence shy about our tip and our juices. And oh, look at that. That is just a piece of, that's nasty. Wow. Look at that. Just as I was saying I was getting confident, what do I do? I nasty it up. I nastied it up, Ben. A big nasty soldering weld here. It's a weld. That's what it is. It's truly what it is. That is a weld. Clip off a little bit more of the solder. Desoldering braid. Hang on a sec. And in you go. Okay. Snip. Snip. I went snip. I snipped my soldering braid. That's what she said. Okay. We're going to stop that for now. Okay, I want this to come off because I'm going to need this mounting hole to mount onto something eventually when the project gets mountable. Damn. I just splattered it on there last minute. That's what happens when you're 51 and your tip gets confident. You splatter. It's unavoidable. See, ladies, I'm such a catch. Okay. And just wake up a little bit more of that. And wake up some of that. And we're going to snip the rest. Okay. So this. That is ugly. I make pretty children, but I make ugly solder joints. Yeah, compliment you, Ben. Aren't you happy? Can't hear me. He's got his headphones on, playing that devil Minecraft. I am surprised. Maybe I'm just out of touch, but I am so surprised I have not seen religious groups rail against Minecraft, like they did D&D back in our day. My day. Maybe it was your day too. I don't know. What day was it for you? Okay. Yeah, a lot of heavy breathing here as I cut through this big gobby thing here, just kind of wanting to get it. A little more unsoldered than it is. Just want to get rid of that glob there. Yeah, first touch of the soldering iron for the night. Yay, me. There you go. Whee! All the electrons, all the heat on my finger. Just would really like it not to be on the post is my big concern here. The smell of burning plastic. Not the board, mind you. That last bit. You see, it's always that last little bit. I'm like, oh, just let me do this one thing. And that's what messed it up. It's just so globular down there. I can't even... Let me get the magnifying glass up again here. Oh, can I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not touching the other pins. It's just touching the end rail there. Yeah. So yeah, so this device here is going to be my test case device. I think I'm going to follow Tony DeCola's expert little tutorial on putting Python on this thing. I am much happier with Python than Lua. The Lua's not bad, kind of simple stuff, but I need to get my Python chops back up if I am going to make a splash in the job market sometime soon. Not Java, Python, yeah. I should know. Python, Java too, but Python I should definitely get my skills back up on because I hear it's still a marketable thing. It's a ting, you know. No big ting, but a ting that might land me possibly a paying gig. Because what company in their right mind would not want a 51-year-old cyber geek dude? God, is that term even still used? Is that a thing anymore? Or is everyone just a geek now? The term has gotten convoluted, to say the least. Okay. So, a monstrosity it may be, but it might just work. So we're going to take it off of the breadboard. It's definitely soldered in there. See, this side looks pretty. That looks good. Whee! And then you flip it over, and it's like, oh my God, what happened there? Who did that? Who's responsible? Lady Ada's like, don't take his orders anymore. Don't sell him any more stuff to fry. Okay, so now what we should be able to do I lift my camera up just a bit, is Betty. We should be able to hook up the FTDI cable. I'm going to turn off the soldering iron for now, just because, you know, nothing's burnt down yet. So let's kind of keep it that way. My FTDI cable. Where for the? What did I put you? Did I eat you? I did not eat you. I thought I had it. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Yes, here it is. FTDI cable. So what I should be able to do is I should be able to plug it in here. I got to figure out from the documentation which way it plugs in. So I'm going to come to my trusty Adafruit or browser. And the FTDI cable should go like that. See now, and let me share my screen with you here. How do I do that? Cameraman. No, control room. Oh, I don't want the control room, really. Google Effects, I don't want Hangout tool. How do I screen share? Here we go. I want to share. Here you go. Share. So this is what it should. This is what it should look like. It's so nice. Those little solder joints look. That looks really nice. And it looks nothing like what I did, but that's okay. Like I said, it's a happy little tree. And the black wire goes closer to the, let's see, it's going to be black, blue, red, black, blue, green. Well, these are different. These are different. Lady Ada, you're sending me different colors. What is this? Like a brown in here and there's purple. I'm just going to think black is the main color to look for, and yellow's closer to, yeah, I'm going to think that is how we do it. This is how we do it. Okay. So we're going to slip that like that. So let me turn you back onto my camera. I'm going to turn you back onto camera. How do you turn off the screen share? Screen share. There we go. So I now have the FTDI cable connected to here. Is nice, is good, yeah. And unless the solder joint is totally screwed up, I should now be able to connect it to. This is a really ugly solder joint. I'm sorry. I'm obsessing about this, and I know it's not right. So every solder joint is special, unique in its own way, perfect in the eyes of Bob. If it pays its $30. Is it still $30, by the way? That's something I need to know. How much does salvation cost these days? Because $30 is quite a deal. But, you know, I figure with inflation, it should be $40 maybe? Hell, the stickers alone are worth the price of admission. I am going to grab one of my little tools here. My little pokey soldering tools. Yeah, I don't solder much, but when I do, I try to have the right tools for the job, especially since I make so many mistakes. This is one of my favorite tools. It's a pokey tool. No, not Pikachu. Not like that pokey tool. Hey, Ben, who is the biggest tool in Pokemon? Who would be the biggest tool? Person, loser, person who always gets into goofy trouble. No, in Pokemon. Brock? Ash? Yeah, Ash is a tool. Ash is a tool. See, just by changing that one syllable in the word, it changes the whole Pokemon dynamic for you now. Instead of Ash Ketchum, Ass catch 'em. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Ooga. Ass catch 'em. Ask her no. See, that's just not right. That is objectifying. Well, no, see, he could be grabbing other people. He could be grabbing Poke people's butts, but that would be racist and speciesist to the Pokemon. The whole Pokemon universe is problematic on several levels. I mean, you're capturing creatures and putting them in balls, and then you're throwing your balls at other people to make them fight. So you're making your balls fight. See, at 12, my son is well aware of what I'm saying, even though I'm not saying it directly. Okay. So this is a great tool. It's a tool for getting into little tight spots and pulling pieces of metal out. Which, once again, context is everything. So, yes. This is like the low rent Ben Heck show right now. Not you, Ben. Another Ben Heck. Okay. Clean it up just a little bit more. So I'm being hypersensitive and overprotective. If I don't get a connection out of this board, I will know why. See, a little bit better. Whoa. Come on, focus, refocus. It focuses when it wants to. Okay, so now the fun is going to be to hook this up to the computer, which, by the way, say hello to my little friend. This is my main rig. This is my my desktop rig. It is a beautiful little rig running Ubuntu or Lubuntu. And okay, we're going to put this back up top because we are not going to have fun with it the other way. Okay, there's the little thing. Okay. And again, context is everything. Hey, now you can see me. Hey, it's all about me. So rather than doing a makeup show, we're going to talk about soldering cosmetics. See, this is how cluttered my desk is. I just put it down for 2 seconds and I can't find it. And here it is again. Okay. So we're going to plug this into the computer. We're not going to unplug the camera like we did last time. Okay. So now we plug this in here. Hey, I hit a switch and little lights went. Okay. So on this board, you can hit a little switch. Okay, little lights. Bink. Okay. So what we're going to try to do is I'm going to put you on screen share for the Arduino IDE. Get up my electronics. Arduino IDE. And then I will share this with you. Let's see. Share screen. Yeah, I'm gonna do the entire screen so you can see. So you can see everything. Share. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Hole of mirrors. I know. Not fun. So we're just gonna get rid of that. Okay, so you should be able to see. That and that. Okay, so now I should be able to say SketchUp. Actually, no, I need to check on this. Open up serial course. Next up on your computer, use a serial terminal, such as CoolTerm Putty or Screen. Good, they will not stay lit. White is the TX cable and green is the RX. Okay, so I think I got it right. Okay. And now I need to open up screen. So let's see. What have I done here? What am I doing here? Okay, I was doing something here, not of consequence. Let me move the soldering stuff away from the keyboard so I'm not dumping hot solder on my fingers as I am typing. Would not be fun. Yes, and I just did a system update, as you can tell, because, hey, you got to. You know, you got to do your updates when you got to do your updates. Right, Ben? You got to do your updates? Yep. Got to do your updates. Okay. So, let's say connect up to comma serial port used by cable and next to BPS. Once the terminal is connected, hit the reset button. So I should be able to So if I type screen, oh, hey, screen isn't, what? How is screen not installed on this? Apt-get install screen and blah, 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 blah. See, I blah, blah, and I messed up my password. Yeah. New installs of Ubuntu, things you forget to put on. Things like screen. What is broken? Incomplete LSB commit? What? I don't know what you're saying. You're saying something I don't understand. Yay! Okay. Attach, detach, multi. So I need to connect screen to a serial port, which I've never done before. I have not done this. Use a serial console or putty. I don't want to use putty. I don't want to use Mac. To return seems it's like a connect up to COM1 or Hey. Oh, using Arduino IDE. This is more of what I wanted to do. Connect to USB serial. Okay, connect the USB serial cable, which I have done. Install Arduino 1.63 or higher. Now, this is a problem I think I might have. I have Arduino 2. See, this is what I don't like about freaking Ubuntu sometimes, because I think this is 1.05 DFSG, which is not, I think, going to work. So I think I need to visit Arduino CC and get the latest directly and not through apt-get. Download 1.6.4 should be the newest one. Yes, I would like the Linux one, please. I have already contributed to you this month. I'm sorry, but I can't contribute to you again. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so we will get the new Arduino IDE. Let's make sure we're using the same cable as they said to use. Oh, this open VPN stuff is how to solder. I should have gone through this before I started this. How to solder. Yes, I really do need this again. God, what did I just common problems. That would be what I did. Glop it on and smear it on, and yeah, make a big old gloopy glop. Yeah, server. Yeah, that's not me. Yeah, these little connections. I don't know. I mean, yeah, this is. Yeah, you go cold joint. Yeah, cold joint with insufficient. Blah. Where's the perfect solder? Too much solder. Too much solder. That's me. That's okay. Too much solder. Yeah, I just got too much solder. That's my problem. Just got to practice. Okay, so we're getting back over to here. And don't use 1.6.2. If you already have it installed, install the board manager proxy. And use board. So the cable I'm supposed to use for this is in fact the same one. Connect USB serial. Connect either your console cable or your FTDI cable. If you use FTDI, make sure the black wire goes to the ground pin, which I think it is doing. Yes, it is in that direction. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. And let's see, are we almost done with the download? Yes, we are. Show in a folder. Oh, look at all that. Well, you didn't see that. You didn't see any of that. That is not what you just saw. Let's uncompress this. And we're going to extract this right to my desktop. Actually, let's make a... Yeah, let's extract it to the desktop. Okay. Extracting the folders. So now we go to the desktop. And we go... Okay, stop. Okay, now we go here. And we can go here. And cd dot cd desktop cd Arduino. Hello, what do you have for me? You have shell script for me. I go shell, boom boom, Arduino. Yay! There we go, 1.6.4. Okay. And what did Mr. Lady either say 1.63 or greater, do not use 1.6.2. Okay, so we can close this one down. And we can open up this one. And we can make sure it is indeed what we need to be 1.6.4. Yay! No goofy numbering from... is this actually going properly? Yes, it is. Sorry. Let me do that. So we can open this up and now we can say... What are we saying? Oh, let's read the text. You can also try to download the ready-to-go package from ESP Arduino if the proxy is giving you problems. Good to know in the future, but let's try to do it. Visit our guide, how to add Adafruit.com proxy that will make it really easy for you to install the support core. What? So, oh, that's right. The new version of Arduino has the board manager stuff. I forgot about that. Board manager. Let's see if it's in here. Just by some shits and giggles. Nope. Board manager. Board manager. Filter your search to Ada. Or Ada? Nope. We need to add the proxy that will make that happen. So let's read that page, because that sounds important. The guide no longer accurate with the release 1.6.4. Updated guide to 1.64 plus. Here we go. Version 1.6 introduced official support for adding third-party boards. The new board manager solves those issues. We found a way to add a custom board in the proxy. Single page this baby. There we go. Single page. Now we're seeing the whole story. I like the Paul Harvey thing. I like to see not just the front of the story and not just the end of the story. I like to see the rest of the story, because now you know the rest of the story. Okay, so here we go. First thing you need to do is, we got that after you have downloaded and installed Ubuntu, you can access it from the file menu in there. Dialog will pop up. And we get to add this. Additional board manager URLs. So let's see if this works. So we go, no, this gets closed, go away. And so we're going to go under Arduino, preferences. I say like Italian because Massimo is the dude. Massimo is just the coolest man alive, you know. So what do? We want to find a way of third-party board, add board manager URL. So which one do we add? The Huzzah. This adds one-click support for the Huzzah. Okay, here's a short description for each of the Adafruit supply packages. That will be available once you add the URL. Blah, blah, blah. So we need to add this third party. Oh, that doesn't help me at all, does it? No. So if a list of third party, one URL to the IDE, National Board Manager. So I need to add this. See, they put it in the code copy right here. Copy code. Boom. Adafruit makes it so easy just to do like this. Like a old geezer like me can even figure it out. So now I say, okay. Okay. And now I should be able to come here and I should be able to go under Board Manager. And I should be able to say, oh, there's the Arduino Gemma. Yay, Gemma. But we're not doing the Gemma right now. We're doing the Adafruit. Downloading. Oh, look at that. It's downloading auto-magically. And this is the, let's see, the, here we go. The Adafruit ESP, blah, 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 268266. Here we go. For, I guess, that one. And I want to, where is there 1.2.0? Yeah, I guess that's the 1.62. Install it. Downloading. Downloading. It is downloading. So this is cool. You don't actually have to put in all the Michigas anymore. You can just, and there it goes. The only thing I might have messed up on is the proxy, but I don't have a proxy going on. So now, if all goes well, I should be able to see the board. Blah, 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 EVR boards. Okay. Is there anything else I need to know? I should be able to see so I should be able to see our Adafruit boards. There, I need to put in a bunch of the Adafruit boards since I have a bunch, and I also have a bunch of SparkFunds stuff, which would be nice to add. Okay, so now we're getting back to basics here. So now we got this soldered, badly, but it's soldered. We have this going. We have the IDE in, which is great. We're not going through serial cable because, well, I don't want to mess with that right now, but I do want to check this out later. Once I figure out how to get screen on a it's like a dev con or something. It's, yeah, I haven't done it in many years, so I haven't played with serial stuff quite some time. So now I should be able to say, once it's finished downloading, I say thank you. I say tools. Board is going to be, look at that. Board is going to stay still with the Huzzah. That's the one I got. I got the Huzzah. And the Huzzah 80 megahertz on COM1. I do believe that is right. Is COM1. So add the ES2 support. So we add this from the tools board drop down, and from tools programmer, I will say the ESP tool. Oh, I may have to restart. Hang on, let me restart. Let me do what the instructions say they do. And I have to remember to link that to the little icon. So now I should be able to say board is the Huzzah, and the programming thing should be the, see, I'm not seeing, what did I goof up? Stop with that. That is, I click one too many times and it goes crazy. Okay. So I'm missing one step here somehow. Because that's what I do. I miss a step. Quit and restart the IDE, which I did. Okay. So I should have used the bar measure. So the boom. I wonder if I should have done the ESP support. Generic ESP board do that, and ESP tools. But I don't have I have the Huzzah. Okay, let me not overthink this. Let me do what they're telling me to do here. Tools, generic ESP board, Adafruit. Stop. Generic ESP. If we go into tools program, I still do not have the ESP tool because I need to get the ESP people. I know what you're doing, guys. You're sitting there and ripping your channels completely off. You're saying, Tom, you needed to load up this and you didn't. You are a bad person. And you're probably right. I need to get this as well. I need to get the ESP stuff as well, not just the Huzzah stuff. I guess. I don't know. So it is installed, it says. Very good. And then Ada Sam, Ada thing. So then I'm going to restart like it says. I'm going to follow what it says. Yeah, stop ripping things off. Yeah, we go. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now if everything worked well, I say, hey, you are generic ESP, and then I need to get, it's still not there. Still not there. I don't have a thing here for the Arduino ISP. Okay. Once again, looking at the things, going back a little bit, maybe figuring out. I'll make release to install the ESP support core. Well, I will try it one more time here. I will try it one more time. I'll go into board manager, boards, board manager, and install. I'm going to reinstall it. Reinstall it just for shiz and gigs. And think maybe to myself with it and say, I don't know. Did I do right? Well, it hasn't showed it out yet, so I'm kind of hopeful that it is okay. If I can get the blue test to work, I'll be very happy. That's what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. So here we go. I'm watching this thing. Nope, I am just recording it to record it. That is what I'm doing. For future generations to learn my mistakes. Right, Ben? Yeah? It's kind of 9:40. It's bedtime. You just turned your computer off, dude. High five. High five. I want you to see this. Hang on. I'm going to turn off screen sharing for a second. So I want you guys to see this amazing mega righteous. High five for turning your computer off. Yeah. Powering. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Arm wrestling? You want to arm wrestle? Oh, you think you got what it takes? Oh no, you're going on over the top. Over the top. You don't know what movie I'm referencing, do you? So Sylvester Stallone did this movie called Over the Top. Get this, it's a whole movie about arm wrestling. You commit. So do that on camera. That's funny. So let me do this again. Bend down. He did a whole movie about arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling. The most dangerous sport of man.
Yes, big Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm gonna put my arm up. I'm gonna go over the top. That was the thing. When you go over the top, it means you've gone over that point where your momentum is going to carry you down. You're gonna, and the whole story was he had a son who didn't think he was worth it, and so he wanted to prove to his son that he was indeed a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. Yeah, well, he did the boxing movies already. He couldn't do boxing again because he already did that for 500 movies. I can't box anymore. I got hit too many times. That's why I can't solder good. I got, hey, Mickey, cut my soldering joint. Hey. So anyway, so he does this movie. You guys, seriously, look it up. It's called Over the Top. Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, Sylvester Stallone. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, I'm kind of confusing myself now. No, it was definitely Stallone, I think. Yeah, because at the end he does the whole, I want the respect of my kids by taking another man's arm and making it go that way. Okay, we're going back to the screen share. I'm sorry for this brief interlude. Okay, let's see what we got here. Screen, Google Hangout, entire screen. I'm going to share my entire screen with you. So look at my passwords. You kids today with your password sniping. What are you doing? What are you doing with your password sniping? Okay. It looks like it is done. Yes, it is done. So now I'm going to quit out like it says to, because I always listen to what Lady Ada says in her learning tutorials. Because if I don't, it's my damn fault. So now I'm going to say, hey, Arduino Yun. No, I don't think it's a Yun. It's a generic ESP board. Right? And the programming tool is going to be ESP tool. Yay, I did it. I followed the directions, Ma. Wow. Little things just make me happy these days. You know that? When you get to be my age, following directions make you happy. We're gonna keep this thing on top, always on top. Which again, context is everything. So here we are. So we actually have the Arduino IDE totally hooked up to work with the SP. And we have the SP soldered up, hopefully not shorting itself because my solder connections are that poop. And we have done that. We have the ESP tool set up. Perfect. Choose the right matching COM port. I do believe TTY USB is going to be the one to do it. Yes. Yes. What's this? Wait, did I just see Wi-Fi 0? Oh, wow. That would be cool. Wi-Fi I/O, you can hook it up directly to the Wi-Fi and program it. That's right. I remember that. That's going to be cool. Okay, so it looks like we got it done properly. And I think we have it on, the right COM USB, dev USB. And now we will begin with a simple blink test. Void. So we're going to copy the code, or are we going to write it ourselves? You know what? Because I want to add all these spelling corrections and typos. We are going to type it ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We are flying crazy wild. We're going to type it ourselves. Ready? Live typing. Void, which, by the way, shout out to my friend Voidmaster. Voidmaster's law, ladies and gentlemen. You should always remember it and obey it. Set up, bing, bing, and curly bracket. Chunk. In mode 0, output. Yes, and for those who don't know, I am probably the world's worst typer. Many people online in my early online days had to go get surgery from the ripping out of various body parts as they read my postings, because they were so, they were great. The syntax, the thought was there, but it was like E. Cummings had a dyslexic stepchild, and it was just horrible. Nothing against dyslexics or stepchildren, but digital rights, we are digitally right. Yes, sir. You're going to bed, sir. Good night, sir. I love you, sir. Food of my loins. Love of my life. That's my son. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Higgins. Off to bed. There you go. So digital write. Yes, we're digitally writing. To pin 0, is it? Yes, to pin 0. We are going to go hi. Hi, my name is hi. My name is hi. My name is wiki 5 volt circuit hi. Or 3.3. I'm not, yeah, okay. Shut up and type. Okay, then we're going to delay 500 years or milliseconds. I always get those confused. And then we're going to digital write pin 0 low. And then we're going to turn it. So we're going to turn the little light on and then off. And then on. Oh, that's too kind. I know you guys are yelling at me. You put an extra parenthesis in. Stop yelling. And delay 500 days or nanoseconds. And then we are done. Boom. You will need to put the board into bootload mode. You will have to do this before each upload. There is no timeout for bootload, so you don't have to rush. Hold down the GPIO 0 pin. Now let's see if we can do that. You can need the magnifying glass to see which one the GPIO 0 pin is, because I am that blind. GPIO 0. Okay. We are going to hold down the GPIO 0 pin. While holding down the GPIO 0, hit the reset button. So we're going to hold that down. We're going to hit the reset button. Okay. When you release the reset button, the red LED will be lit dimly. This means it is ready to bootload. Let's try that again. Hold down that. Hit that. On the ESP board, upload the sketch. So we're going to say sketch, verify compile, start, and done. And we're going to new upload. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have blinking lights on the Huzzah board, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Not only did we solder this puppy, hang on, let me get it off screen share. And let me show you. Go away, screen share. Okay, not only, oh, what did I do? I did something stupid. I hit the reset button. Okay, now we're gonna have to reprogram it. Hang on. That's why I can't have nice things. My fingers are too fat to touch these buttons, right? And then that. And then I'm going to upload one more time. Okay. I think these bad soldertrons might be coming home to roost, ladies and gentlemen. Is what might be happening here, but I doubt it. It did work. It actually did work. It was blinking. I was very proud of myself. Just for a moment, though. And then, as with most things in life, it was full of tears and sorrow. Okay, so now we're going to try uploading this again. There we go. It's flashing. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you can see the wonder that is the beauty of that little LED flashing every 500 milliseconds or years, depending on what you got. And there we go. And it is done. There we go. Blink, 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 blink. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We now have a fully, though horribly disfigured soldering job to get the cable up. we've set up the IDE to get the ESP stuff in, the bootloader stuff going. We were able to connect to it. So this just wasn't soldering and desoldering. This was actually more than that. It's still blinking. This is beautiful. It's going blink, blink. See? I know. Little simple things make me so happy like that. So let's try this. Let's try making it do it like a double blink. Let's have the time. Let's make it only go like 100 milliseconds. 100 milliseconds. All right, now we're going to recompile it. We're going to verify and compile. And then we are going to upload it. Oh, no, I forgot to do the bootload thing. I forgot that. So you got to throw it into bootload mode. Very important. So here, so basically you hold on this button first, and then this button, and the blue light flashes, and then you can do the upload, and now it's uploading. So you get the, nope, it didn't, it's not uploading. I lied. You hold that button down for reset, the GPIO 0, and that button down to get the blue flashies, and then you upload. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is only a test. I think one of my solder joints is flaking out, which is why I'm getting intermittent dropouts. But it'll be okay. I'll be better soldering on my second board than on the first. I'll fix this one up. Here we go. See, as with Nintendo cartridges, if things aren't working right, blow on it, right? So now again, you do the bootloader shuffle. You hold down the one thing, then you hold down the other. Oh, my fingers are so fat. Okay. Hold down the one thing, hold down the other. Blue light flashes. Upload the sketch. There you go. Did I put it on the right dev? TTY1. Okay. I'm getting unsurprisingly, I'm getting a ComSync error. I think that's because I'm not hitting these buttons exactly right. So I go that. I go that. That goes like that. Do I need to hold down the... There we go. Now it's flashing. See? Little blue light will blink, 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 blink. It means it's flashing, which means it's uploading the program. And the program's almost done uploading. Yes, try the autofocus camera. That's beautiful. Yep, now it's blinking faster because I cut the delay time to 100. Blink, 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 blink. I'm working. I'm alive. I'm a little silicon boy. I made the thing work. Which I know, so childish, right? So there you go. Internet, beware. I can make lights blink. Okay, so this is just totally ground one preliminary. There it is. Our next step is going to be to play with doing little webby things. My goal for this one is to be able to make a web-enabled controller for simple things at first, but my main goal is to do the Adafruit FM broadcast chip. It's a little breakout they have, which I have a dozen of or so because I've been stockpiling these for my big project, my Dadifesto project. They're here somewhere. Yeah, in this back here, a bunch of FM chips, FM broadcast chips. So my goal is to make little FM broadcast modules. that you can stream, well, not stream to, but that you can trigger stuff from to broadcast over local FM radio stuff. Why, you may ask? Well, it's all part of the Dadifesto project, which is being able to have a device that you can use for communications, gatherings, networks, blah, 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 a whole bunch of stuff. But this is going to be a piece of it. It's going to be an extended piece. The main Dadifesto board is going to be in a Raspberry Pi thing, which a lot of controls. This thing's still blinking. This is great. So lessons learned tonight. I suck at soldering still. I need better glasses. I need a better magnifying glass, and I need smaller solder, lower diameter solder. Because I mean, this is rosin core 1.6 millimeter. That, I mean, it shouldn't. It looks damn thicker than I should be having. I should be allowed to have, because I glob that puppy on. But it works. I mean, it's working. Proof of concept. I got it soldered. It works. Bada boom. Now, I could get advantageously bold and solder on the rails on the side, or I might just keep these not as pins and only solder in the wires when I need them for projects. Because my soldering is so atrocious, doing 20 solder points on this thing might be asking for troubles and shorts and troubleshooting problems. So yeah, until I get better at soldering again, I will be doing that. Now, if I had a little battery for this, which I should hook on eventually, I could take off the cable, and it would be a whole little thing. Who knows? So the next step is to figure out how to get the Wi-Fi configured, which I'm sure the website that Lady Ada has written up will show me. Screen share, entire screen. But we don't want to show that, do we? No. Yeah. So here it is, connecting via Wi-Fi. Once you got the LED blinking, let's go straight for the fun part. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we're going to make this a very long session. We're going to connect to a web server. Create a new sketch with this code. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not hand typing that. Once I do that, yeah, and I get to put in my password, which you're not going to see. And then we upload that, and then we can do that, and then, wow. That's not so bad. So let's see, let's do a new sketch. Let's do a file, a new sketch. Hello, Mr. New Sketch. Oh, that's right, this is always on top, that's why. You can be on top over there, and you can be on top over here. Again, context is everything. And we're going to do the generic ESP, blah, 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 ESP tools, bomb. And then we're going to take this. So if we get this set up, we should be able to connect it and get it to do things on the web. So, okay, so let's see. Creating a sketch of this code, simple HTTP. And we're going to copy this, or we can just say copy code. Things are getting so much easier these days. And paste the code. Yay! And your SSID is going to be WSMF0. And your password is going to be, haha, guess what? Screen share comes off. Oh, actually, I have a viewer. Hello, viewer. How are you? I should actually turn on the question and answer thing. Whoa. What did I just do? I made it go away. This feature has been disabled. I don't know about that. Chat? Is chat on? Group chat? I say hello. And if you're watching, just go in the chat and say hello. unless you're shy. And that's okay. If you're shy, that's okay. So anyway, where were we? We're back at the sketch. I'm doing here to go to put my password in because I don't want you to see my password. Such a super secret password. If you're ever at my house, you'll be able to get my Wi-Fi, which is not nice for you. And and what's this going to do? This is going to go to and get and do. Okay. So we are going to save that code. What I'll do is I'll screen share just I will screen share the overview page so you guys can see what I'm doing without seeing what I'm doing. Okay, so we are doing this part. It's going to go to adafruit.com. Voice apps, connecting to blah, blah. To your access point and password. Okay, so if that works, then we upload the same way, get into the bootload mode, then upload the code to IDE. And then we should open up the console and we'll be able to see stuff. Okay, so let us do this. So we are going to get the sketch that I just made, and you guys can now see it because I'm down to the part where you cannot see my password. So I can say screen share, share the whole screen. Come on, get over here. Screen share, entire screen, share. Okay. And so anyway, so this is the sketch. That's the old sketch. This is the new sketch. And we are going to first compile it. And we're going to call this web check ESP. And we're going to save it. And it is build option change. It is now doing its thing. And now we need to get the board into its bootloader mode. So we're going to go GPIO on and then hit the reset button until we get the blue light flashing. My fingers are I got to put bigger buttons on this thing. Okay, the blue lights have flashed. It is ready for a program. I am now uploading the program. It is uploading, as you guys can see. It is uploading. Yay. I'm just going to real quick check to see if anyone typed anything in the chat. Nope. My viewer went away. He got bored. Oh, well. So it is still uploading. It is uploading. It is done uploading. Okay. So now I should be able to go, according to this, to the serial console. So open up the IDE serial console. So I say open, I forgot what the serial console is. Serial monitor, yes. And I want to go to big board. This is a test. Look at this. We are getting results. We have connected to the interwebs using this little board. Look at that. Wow. That is really cool. It's opening the connection. It's grabbing it. I'm going to turn off auto scroll for a second. It's opening it. It's grabbing it. It's connecting to the Adafruit site. Test Wi-Fi.index. That was so nice of them to do that. They put up a little thing. Yes, so this device is now on my network. So I should be able to see this device on my network. Network overview. Okay, so these are all the devices hooked up to my thing. Yes, there's a lot of devices on my thing, and I don't see. It's probably one of these. Let's see, which is the least time remaining? 11. It's probably like this one. Yeah. Oh, Android card. No, it's one of these. Yeah, so it's probably. Yeah, it's probably this one here. Well, let's see if the console actually gives us a an IP number it's coming from. No, probably not. No. But it is still coming in. While I scroll. It's pinging away at that website. It's just going hello, hello, hello. So we're gonna stop doing that because poor Adafruit. They're probably getting a ton of requests from a ton of different people setting these up. So there you go. We now have this little sketch going in, connecting to the Wi-Fi router, and then grabbing a web page and printing it out on the serial console, which is really amazingly cool. We are going to stop it by hitting the GPIO reset button, and that should stop the. Yep, that should stop it. Yep, it is stopped. Oh no, it's still going. Hang on. Let's do a. No, I don't want to do a reset. I want to do GPIO reset. Again, my fingers are so tiny. There we go. Now we've broken the communication, and it is stopped. Okay, that is really cool. I have to say, Lady did an extraordinary job with that because it is so simple to set up, except for the soldering part, which is just all me. But once it's up, man, that's a great run through. Her tutorials are really good. I'm not sure why I'm so surprised. I've done a bunch of them, and they're all really good. Okay, so there you go. So now we have connected. We have connected that to that. What else can we do on this page here? Other options, you can also try using embed Xcode, which is a template for exe with Xcode. And I don't do that. The open the SDK chain, which will let you program processor directly. That's pretty cool. That I would like to do. And if you ever want, here's a whole spec of the board. You want to make your own board? Gotta say, $9, ladies and gentlemen, for a web-connected board that is so cool. And for the summer, it's going to be so nice to play around with these with my kids. I think we're gonna set up a little battery-powered thing for an ingress spot or maybe a geocache, where when you get close to a place, you'll be able to turn one of these on, or you'll be able to connect to one of these, and you'll get the next clue for the next geocache. That would be really cool. That would be really, really cool. And there's a repository. What's in their Git repository? Just interested. Settings, yeah, it's all the stuff. Yeah, so these are all the GPIO functions that you can use, all the pins you can read. Really, really cool. Yeah, their wiki is really, so yeah, so their GitHub, really cool. Very, very cool. Nicely integrated with Arduino. I mean, this is the ESP 8266, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta say, very impressed. I'm gonna star this one so I can remember it, and I will watch it as well. No, I'm not gonna watch it because I'll get notifications. And while I am social and love notifications, sometimes I don't. Screen share off. Okay, there we go. We have done it. We've soldered, we desoldered, we've bantered, and we've installed the ESS chip, the Huzzah. Once again, fruits of an evening. That wasn't so bad. That was, what, an hour or so, maybe two. The Huzzah with the really horrible soldering. Ah! Yeah, like this part here is just kind of like, no, no, you. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'll get better. I promise. There we go. And now if we unplug this, the power light should turn off. Boom. And if we had the battery hooked up to this, whatever last code we had would still be running. You can program it, like I said, to do a whole bunch of stuff. Run to the Adafruit store and grab these while they're in stock. I got 3 of them. We're going to do lots of projects, lots of cool things. Very excited about it. Little box of love from Adafruit. Yay! See? I also got the. I also got another cable, just somewhere. But there you go. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it is past 10 o'clock. The kids are asleep. Something's soldered, something's working. I think it is time for Daddy to have a nice little glass of my 12-year-old scotch. Because it's been a good night. A little sleepy nighttime drink. Turn on some podcasts. Hey, who loves you, babe? Anyway, so for our next video, we are going to look into doing some more projects with this. If you got any suggestions for what to do, if you like what I'm doing, you can't click and subscribe because, well, I mean, you could if you want, but I'm not playing that game. Click here to subscribe. No. Yeah, so I'm going to do this on a semi-regular basis, probably. These are going to make for some very interesting projects. But I also have, like I said, a ton of Adafruit stuff that I'm building these other devices on, so I'll probably put them up as well. Going to try to keep it light and casual. I hope that's okay. I mean, you know, I am not the type of guy to do a video that's kind of like, hi, yeah. Or worse yet, you get the guys doing the unboxings, and it's just entirely this. You don't even see that. They never show their faces. It's always just hand model fetish stuff. It's like, and they'll point to things like, but they won't say anything. They won't be like, hey, here's bubble wrap. Hey, bubble wrap. No, they won't even do that. It's very silent. It's like really bad Fatty Arbuckle unboxing. I love Fatty Arbuckle, as you can tell. My image is kind of set on Fatty Arbuckle, not my behaviors, mind you. But you know, if you're going to do an unboxing or a video, you really need to talk. And if you're going to talk, try to be interesting, but don't try to talk loud enough so your kids wake up. Because hey Ben, guess what? It worked. It's soldered. It worked, and I got a little web thing working on it, so it talked to the intertubes. It's always good to get, like, you know, when you do something, your kids are kind of like, I'm going to humor him and say cool because I need to go to bed and he's yakking too much. Okay. With that, I am signing off for the evening. I'm grabbing myself a little toddy of scotch and drifting off to podcast. Maybe there's a new Night Vale out. I don't know. Until next time, pleasant dreams and keep coding. Or keep soldering. I don't know what my catchphrase is yet. I'm sorry. I'm in catchphrase limbo here. It's like, okay, have a happy thought. And go buy this Huzzah board from Adafruit. Seriously. Good stuff. Good night.